Hey everybody, I'm Dan Sindel, and welcome to Session 2 of learning how to play Prelude from Bach's Cello Suite. Now, in our first lesson, in the introductory, we did a lot of setup, and we talked a lot about the score and how to get the score, of course, what you need to do. I'll make mention of this every single time, just in case you're hopping on board late. You want to come up to ezgtr.com. That way you can sign up for the newsletter and download the PDF score, which has got the notation and the tab, which we study note for note. Very simple, very easy. Don't worry, we won't spam you. It's only there to alert you once in a while what's going on in our world. In our first lesson, we covered bars 1 to bars 4, and I'll do a quick review for you really quick. I'll go ahead and play bar 1, but first, let's tune up really fast. Just make sure we're all on the same page. I'll show you my tuner really quick, get that in there, and I'll play you a low E. Once again, that's the Peterson Strobo clip. Totally awesome tuner. There's an A note. Looks like it's rolling flat just a little bit. There you go. When it stands perfectly still, you're in tune. Alright, good. So there's an A. How about a D note? Rolling flat. There you go. Perfect. Very precise. Hey, that's good. So here's your low E. Here's your A. And here's your D note. Cool. Get tuned up, and we'll come right back. Okay, now that we're all tuned up, let's do a fast recap from our last lesson. I'll just go ahead and cover bars 1 through bars 4 again, and I'll just play through it real carefully, real slowly for you. Here's bar 1. Bar 2. Bar 3. And bar 4. Now that's where we left off, on that F sharp note. So let's go to bar 5 and let's move forward. Now, once again, I hope you printed out the score and you're looking along with us. And once again, just as a brief reminder, the tab is there. We're focusing more on the notes. I really want to help you guys improve your musicianship, learn how to read notes and not be so dependent on tab. If you really want to communicate with a lot of different musicians other than just guitar players, I think it's a good idea to learn how to read notes, or at least improve upon it. Can never hurt. Anyhow, let's move forward. That's just my little speech. But bar 5, let's look at the notes. We've got a low G, then we go to a E, then we go to a B, and we go to an A. That's our first grouping, once again, of our 16th notes. It's a very metered piece, all in 16th notes for the most part. So here we go. We got a low G to E, B to A. Now group 2 will have a B, G, F sharp, G. So here's our B, G, F sharp, G. And of course, once again, fingering completely optional. Whatever you guys want to do for yourselves is fine. This is merely a suggestion. It's not written in stone. As a way to play the song, be familiar with the notes and find different options. That's what it's all about. Okay, so let's recap. Here's the first 2 groupings of 16th notes for bar 5, which does form our melodic idea here. One more time. G, E, B, A, B, G, F sharp, G. Now group 3, we've got a E, G, F sharp, G, which sounds like this. All on the D string. E, G, F sharp, G. Then we're going to play B, D, C sharp, B. I'm going to drop down to the A string for this. B, D, C sharp, B. So let's cover bar 5 again. I'll just play that one more time for you. Now, as a quick note too, I don't think I discussed this on the first part. There was just so much to talk about. This might have slipped my mind, but if you look at the very top, the quarter note is equal to 84 beats per minute. It's a fairly rapid piece with the metered 16th notes. You know, you're really going like this. You know, we're playing at a more rapid click. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. But right now, just for learning purposes, we're just really slowing it down. Fairly unmetered, if you will. That's just where practice comes in. You get familiar with it, your muscle memory, you develop a sense of the melody and the idea. You just start owning the piece. Let's move on to bar 6. Now, we start out with a C sharp, we move up to a G, then an A, then a G. That's our first idea. C sharp, G, A, G. Sounds like this. Then our second grouping says A, G, A, G. A, G, A, G. So let's put those two ideas together. Groupings 1, grouping 2. Then if you look carefully, once again, that idea actually just repeats itself. C sharp, G, A, G, A, G, A, G. So measure 6 will sound like this. Repeat. So I'll go ahead and recap really fast. Here's bar 5 into bar 6. Bar 6. Repeat. Now let's move into bar 7. We now have an F sharp, A, D to a C sharp. Grouping 1. F sharp, A, D, C sharp. Then grouping 2, we'll have a D, A, G, A. D, A, G, A. I'll put those two together for you. Bar 7. Now notice I actually switched positions from the 4th position up to the 7th position. Optional, of course. You guys can find a fingering that's more comfortable for you. Go for it. So once again. So that was groupings 1 and groupings 2. Okay, now let's move to groupings 3 and groupings 4. Grouping 3 starts on F sharp, then A, then G, then A. F sharp, A, G, A. Now I'm still here in the 7th position. Now grouping 4, we have D, F sharp, E to D. D, F sharp, E, D. So let's recap bar 7. I'll play it one more time. Cool. Now I'll just go ahead and play bars 5 to 7 again, and then we'll see on the next lesson. So here we go. Bar 6. Bar 7. There you go. That that wasn't so bad. If you take it slowly, just note for note, group for group, you know, these 16th notes, it becomes a little bit more easier to grasp. And you start getting a sense of how the song and the composition starts to flow. Cool, guys. Well, so far now, with these 2 lessons, we've gone through bars 1 to bar 7, and next time around, we'll see you with bar 8. All right, see you next time.